Welcome back, everybody, to Podcasting from Beyond the Grave, where we're doing some action figure review. Today, it looks like it's Transformers. We have RC from the Bumblebee movie, and we have Ironhide from the Bumblebee movie. And then we have one of the Transformer Core series. They're a small little version, and they do transform. We got Hot Rod, which later becomes Rodimus Prime.
All kinds of Transformers. Which one do you want to open first, Mr. Jason?
Let's do the tiny one.
The big one first?
Yeah, that'll be first. Alright, Mr. Hot Rod himself. The core line. I have a few other ones of these. It's just kind of cool to have something small and still Transformer-ish. And they do transform. Very simple. And for some reason he comes with a sword. I think they're just trying to do a... I think there's two other ones. There was Skywarp, I believe. And one of the other Beast War type figures. And then you put it all together to make some kind of special weapon. But yep, very posable. It may not get like a really great pose out of these, but they.
But when you transform them, it's about the size of a Hot Wheel.
Yeah,
just bigger.
Just about. See if I can do this without looking at the instructions. No, probably not. After seeing that, but oh, okay.
You can do it, I'm sure. Oh yeah, about Hot Wheel size. That's really cool.
Maybe I don't want to do this on camera. This goes there, and that does a thing. Oh, all right. I'm not going to bore you with this. That would be awful of me. How like and subscribe? I don't think so. Why don't you screw around with a child's toy for 20 minutes trying to make it do something? But that's Hot Rod. I'm going to put him with the other ones.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
Ironhide. I don't have any version of Ironhide at all. There's been a couple that's been put out. But again, I really like the designs on the Bumblebee version of these figures. I think they did a really good job in that 5 minutes of footage where it looked less like trash heaps that the Michael Bay movies made them into, and these are fairly recognizable to the original G1. But
and in this case, Ironhide is one of the very few times I'd recommend getting a modern version over the vintage one, because
yes,
the vintage Ironhide version
look like GoBots.
is awful. And I know why. I understand.
Yes. Because all he had was a windshield for a face.
Yes, a windshield for a face and no torso.
Really good.
Yeah, I like the looks very classic. Like you could really pick him out and say that was
This is the guy who's hanging on to Megatron's leg before he's shot in the face.
Yep, such heroic nonsense.
But this Ironhide had a better fate, though. I think this Ironhide survived, didn't he?
Oh yeah. Of course, he was a truck of some kind in the Bay movies.
Bumblebee.
Yeah, well, in this one,
Bumblebee's a soft reboot, isn't it?
it's soft reboot, continuance type of prequel type. Yeah. The only thing I can say as far as the modern Transformers, I dislike the huge voids that happen sometimes, which I understand. I understand what they're trying to do, but every now and then they stick out really bad and just seems like the appeal goes way down for me. But that's Ironhide.
You don't come with a card or nothing?
No. He was always a tough son of a gun. He was always willing to go. He was a very hothead in the animated series. He was always saying, "But Prime!" Like, let's go smash him! Alright, we got RC next. Again, love this particular design. based off the classic. Again, you can easily look at that. Now, in the original, she was a car, not a motorcycle of some kind, but that's fine. Still, in bot mode, that still looks pretty damn good.
She looks like the Batmobile.
RC wasn't introduced until the '86 movie, right?
Correct. First female robot.
Well, did she come before Alita 1 and the other?
Alita 1 seemed like that was more comic series,
She was on the animated series.
but it was probably way down the...
There was an episode where Prime and actually a lot of the other G1 Autobots met female Autobots that they knew on Cybertron.
Huh. I don't remember a lot of that. I gotta get her guns out.
I just thought it was a cool episode. I remember it back then. But yeah, RC's
It's very classic inspired.
I think she's a huge fan favorite.
Yeah.
Where's her guns go on her shoes?
Probably, yeah, something like that. There's some really good detail on this. I like the, using the wheels as part of her feet as like heels. No, I like that. That looks really good. I like this. I have to do some kind of a wash, maybe, on her, or not. Pew, pew. Got the pew-pews. I will say, sometimes looking at these and looking at the price of them, and I know all the action figures across the board have gone up, and this is very like Black Series. All right, 6-inch. Would you agree that they're 6-inch figures? And you pay around $20. Now it was $22, and now it's like $25, $26. There's sometimes I pull these out of the box and I go, dang, it's awfully small. I mean, price point, that was, Hot Rod is $10. All right. And then RC was $25, $26. That seems like a jump. And I understand that there's price points and plastic and all that. But every now and then I open these up and I go, man, I just paid $20 for that. But yeah, it's you see the box and you go, ooh, and then you get it out and you're like, oh, it's not that big.
No, but I think you'll have enjoyment walking past and looking at them on your shelf.
Yeah, putting them up and maybe doing a couple scenes. And I don't care about whether I mix match them or not like that.
And always the fun part of when you rearrange them later on, you can always move them around.
Yeah.
Make them do a little something else. When you get more of them, you can have big group fight scenes and yeah.
Yep.
I like all that stuff.
And it's just part of collecting as well. It's the bizarre thing about collecting. You get these weird impulses for that you can't explain.
It's so cool.
Yeah. Well, anyways, this sounded like a very somber episode. It was like Prime just died or something. But
we was all intrigued with the
yeah,
Transformers.
maybe I'll talk too much. I don't know.
No.
Tell us below in the comments. Hey, tell that one guy to shut up. Anyways, that was podcasting from Beyond the Grave.
Cybertron edition.
Cybertron edition. That's excellent. That's going up on the title card. All right.
Thank you.